welcome to our channel. I'm in Tallyboon, Sunday morning, 10:45. Not a good time, let me tell you. Some political nonsense going on here today, so there's this billion vehicles. Actually, this is incredible right now. It's not bad at all here. When I came into town, it was just total congestion for 3 kilometers. Took over 45 minutes just to get into town. I stopped at the mall, not a parking spot around, and up by the doors it was just packed, so I just decided not even going to waste my time. I parked on the street over there. I walked 2 blocks to get a loaf of bread, and then I gambled on going back downtown. I needed some bug spray. We got flies. Man, we got flies, like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of flies for some reason. I can't figure out, just because of the heat, I guess. After all the dry and or after all the wet time, now it's dry and hot. So usually the flies come in around June, and there's just thousands and thousands of these little teeny flies that just get on your face and your eyes and your edge of your mouth and stuff. They just drive you berserk. But they're not out in the woods. They're just around the houses where there's cement and stuff. I don't understand it. Doesn't make any sense. But it's the way it is, so what can you do about it? Sorry for the fan noise, guys. My car is hot. Some clouds coming up there, a little blue sky up there. I guess instead of going to the grocery, I want to buy some rice. I want to try to get stocked up in rice. Not today. Maybe I'll go, since Sunday, maybe I'll go to the vegetable market, get Marfie some vegetables. She didn't get any extra ones last week, so. We've been eating a lot of chicken. Killed the last chicken last night. Been trying to get more chicks, but no one's had any chicks for over 2 months. Luckily, most of my chickens were so big, they were 3.5 to 4.5 kilos. Marfie was just cooking me half of a breast, so I've got a lot of half breasts in the freezer. Hoping to have one of those tonight for dinner. Maybe I'll have some goulash with it. That sounds good. Chicken and goulash. I was going to make some goulash with shredded chicken pieces too. Never got around to that. I got lucky, and one day I was going through the store and I could see they had some good ground beef, so I bought a kilo of that. Over 500 pesos a kilo now. It's absolutely ridiculous. But I made it up. I didn't need it to eat, so I just put it all in bags. I got about 10 Ziploc bags of it. I flatten them all out and then just stack them in the freezer. And I still must have 6 or 7 of them in the freezer right now. So we're sitting good on that. We go through a lot of rice. At least 10 kilos a week. Probably more than that. Let's see, we're going to make this light here. Yep. All the motorcycle shops on this side of town are all closed. Sunday, of course, but what was funny was the guy that repairs shoes, he was open today. Never seen him open on Sunday before. It's a big Suzuki dealer. They're closed up tight. Yamaha's on this side. I'm sure they're closed. Yep. Closed. I'll get one of those bug swatters today. I'm thinking about that. The big Chinese store up here, 2 stories. It's all got rocks everywhere, so they can put underneath their tires so they don't roll back out in the highway. Isn't that amazing? All right, I'm back on the road here. I got a mosquito bracket, 330 pesos, which is about $7. Not too bad. Gonna swat me some flies today, let me tell you. There's just hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them. People say it's because you got chickens and stuff, but I don't think it's got anything to do with that. Usually the chicken manure is taken over by soldier flies, which is a kind of a long looking fly. Looks like a miniature wasp almost, and they lay these big giant maggot looking things, and they kill all the other flies that come in their area, and they eat the poop just like the chicken poop, just like maybe like a worm or something would, and it just leaves like the tailings behind that are almost dry like peat moss. If you had the unlikely chance to put your hand in them, that's what they look like. I'm sure it's going to be good fertilizer later. We're taking all the poop, putting it in an area, and then we add dirt and weeds to it and stuff. And in a year or so, it'll all be nice soil. All right, my parking spot's open. I always park right here. A little rougher every time, but perfect for me. All right, take care, everybody. Thanks for watching. Take care.